Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Retro Corner here on the Corky's World channel. I'm Corky, as always, and we are still having fun with X-Men Legends on the Nintendo GameCube. And granted, still having fun is only like 30 minutes into the game for us. So, like I said, I'm not tying any episode or level restrictions onto this. We're just gonna play till I don't feel like playing anymore or something else comes up. I can give you guys a little while I'm trying my best to deal with Mystique. I can give you guys a little preview into the other things I'm working on. So as you know, we're doing a Retro Corner right now. So there's that. I might have a few more games I wanna pull out for the Retro Corner before I break down the equipment that I have to so tediously set up to get this going. We'll see what happens with that. On the horizon, I plan on doing Persona 5 on the channel. I was initially wanting to do a full playthrough, but that might turn out to be a little too time consuming. The Nintendo Wii U is back in the studio with us, so that's great. That's opening back up a few more doors. I initially wanted to play. I initially wanted to play Breath of the Wild on the channel, but I wanted it to be the Switch version. But Professor Sanford and Babini have both pretty much assured me that the difference is very minor in quality as well as gameplay. So I might as well, if I wanted to, since the Wii U's back in here, and I do want to play that on the channel because even though I was very skeptical at first, and it took Professor Sanford buying me a copy for, I want to say Christmas. That game is gorgeous. It's fun. It deserves all the praise and more that it's gotten so far. And moving forward, if that's going to be the standard for Zelda games, I'm super excited. Granted, since this one was such a heavy hitter, I'd really be surprised if we see another one anytime soon. If I had to guess, I would bet the next Zelda game is going to be probably another 3DS title, because not only did Breath of the Wild receive such praise, but A Link Between Two Worlds, I want to say that's the title, also got great reviews.
She's ours now.
So we'll see. I need to look more into it, but again, I would love to find a way to play DS titles on here, because there are a few DS games that I'd love to show you guys. That being said, another game we're going to play on the channel, assuming you can play it the way I think you can.
What's so special about her?
The Crestmere child has.
Assuming you can play it the way I think you can. Fuck. The World Ends With You Final Remix comes out at the end of this month, and I would love to play that on the channel. I am super excited. That was my favorite. That is, to this day, my favorite DS game of all time. And I'm super jazzed about getting to play the Final Remix Edition, which is what came out essentially on iOS and maybe also Android. I'm not 100% sure on the Android.
You'll never catch blood.
But that's pre-ordered, that's ready to go, that's locked and loaded. We also have Fist of the North Star that's going to get played on the channel, at least a 5 run, just to show you guys something from the creators of Yakuza 6 and Kiwami 1 and 2. So that'll be a good time. Yeah, Mystique defeated. The My Hero Academia game, My Hero 1 Justice, is going to be coming out at the end of this month too. That's going to be great. Whole bunch of fun things on the horizon, guys. So thank you for everyone who's subscribed. Thank you for everyone who's watched, listened, even shared, liked, commented, anything. You guys are so amazing, and this is a very creative and fun. Fun little outing, I guess you could call, for myself. So if you're new, welcome. If you're old, thank you so much for sticking around. So let's keep playing. Co-op will become available when new X-Men become available for play. So now we have Cyclops, who isn't great, but I'm pretty sure now that I have him there, it's going to be like This is a Cyclops solve puzzle. Okay, we'll save the game. There's not enough free space to create new files on the slot. To save X-Men Legends, you need 1 file and 1 block for options, and 1 file and 25 blocks. Jesus. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the memory card I have right now is like 40 blocks, maybe. Jeez, that is rough stuff. All right. No points, but I can put one of those on him. I think at some point there's a store where I can sell the ones I don't use.
The game's over, X-Men.
The game's over, X-Men.
Oh yeah. The game's over, X-Men.
You can switch. All right, I don't care about that. We're not switching till we get someone better than Cyclops.
Run while you got the chance. You're lucky you're still breathing.
I don't remember what you use the bitcoins for. That might be for like buying stuff at the store I just talked about. Down the road in Ultimate Alliance, those coins and points you collect are usually turned into what you can buy your skills and costume upgrades with.
Hey, come back here!
Don't take another step closer, Blob.
Try and stop me, Green Boss!
Clean path.
All this fight is making me...
Specific enemies are resistant to certain damage types, making some attacks less effective. You may need to rely on particular X-Men to defeat various opponents more effectively. So what they're saying is, this is why we gave you Cyclops, because Blob is physically resistant.
Combo!
Ooh.
Combo!
Combo!
X-Men.
I thought there was a dodge in this. Oop.
Got it. Combo!
This is a good game. I'm like, it's very, very common in our society right now to let ourselves become
This is gonna hurt you a lot more.
blind to the effect nostalgia has on us. Like saying certain movies, TV shows, and definitely video games are just way better than they actually were. And I'm glad to see that this isn't one of those things. I wish like we got the Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 again in quotes remasters. And that was super awesome, even though they're no longer available for purchase, which is more or less the same thing that happened the first time around with those games. But
Yeah.
Good work, guys.
But we got those, and I would love to get these as well as HD remasters or even just ports would be great.
Got it.
Even just ports of the games would be great. But I think that might be a problem. I don't know that Raven is still a development company, and I know Activision has like some waves in the water, and if not, that might be one that closed down altogether. I'm so bad at keeping up with all that news. I'm sure Professor Sanford will want to jump on some of that correction that I need right there. Oh, and look at the time. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing if you did, but that's the end of this episode. We're gonna keep chugging along. This is still fun. We'll probably at least get to the X Mansion, however many episodes that takes. But stay tuned. We still got a bumpy ride ahead of us. And maybe a long one, too. I don't know. Guys, always remember to be good to yourself. Be good to each other. And I will see you in the next episode. I was burping. Later days.